Testing, testing, 1, 2. What's going on, friends? And welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host, Jan. What's poppin', friends? I hope you're doing well. I really do hope that. And welcome back to Chelsea News Daily series here on the channel, while I reflect on what's going on, what's been said around Chelsea in the world of football media. There's a lot. Silly season is sort of nearly coming to an end, but it feels like it's percolating into a crescendo of lots of crazy stories. Chelsea are looking good, though. In fact, we're looking different gravy granules, mate. Mustard, as some English people say, which is a good thing. We're looking good. We're looking good. Everyone's cooking. Samba football. Yogo Benito's back at the bridge. Andre Santos. Steva, Willian, Steve-O. And Joao Pedro looking like an absolute beast. But yes, I mean that we've got Levi Colwill out for most of the season. Maresca does want a centre-back. That's what's apparently happening. Who are we going to go for? There's also talks about other players. Could we still get a goalkeeper? That would feel kind of, not mental, but feel a little bit dangerous now. Or would it not? I don't know. We're going to get into it today. So welcome on back, strap yourselves in. Thank you as always for joining me. You are all welcome. You are. So thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. If you choose to subscribe, you should hit that sweet, sweet bell, baby. Let's go. Yeah, nice little positive reminder. Romano has said on his Here We Go podcast that Chelsea are advancing, not starting, advancing on a new contract with Marc Cucurella, which I think is great news. Having that, he's 27 now, so I wonder what would it be, a fresh 5-year deal that takes him into 32? I doubt they'd want to go further than that, I would assume. I wonder if it would be improved terms, because he's not on the wage structure. I think he's on quite handsome wages. So I don't know if he's going to get a pay rise, maybe new bonuses, maybe a little bit of extra length and security. Sounds good to me. Thank you very, very much. I do also want to speak about Trevoh Chalobah, because apparently he's okay. Maresca laughed and said, yeah, he came off because he was too hot. And it looked like he was injured, but maybe the injury was a smokescreen and he was actually overheated. It did look hot, but he played fine in USA, which was hotter. I don't know. But Maresca seemed pretty confident about it, which is great. Trev's been an excellent performer, an operator of late. We do not want to lose that. But despite that, Chelsea could still sign a new defender, says Big Fab Romano, in case of a good opportunity in the market. We've kept an eye on it, and this is the quote. This is the end, part of the quote. That's the real important part. With Enzo Maresca pushing. Maresca is pushing. We heard what he said. Was it to DAZN? It is a priority. We are looking. I think that's kind of him applying a little bit of pressure on the sporting hierarchy at Chelsea. I need him. I need one. Colwill's been so important. None of these right-sided, right-footed centre-backs are going to be able to replace what Levi Colwill does in my system. Benoit Badiashile is not available immediately, and I think also perhaps not seen as the appropriate level to be relied upon as a starter. Not to continue regurgitating the same stuff that I've been saying, but I assume that Yorel Hatto will be utilised only as a left-back, because specialist role. Fortunately, got Cucurella there, the aforementioned, the new contract Cucurella. But yeah, man, so I think we are possibly going to sign a defender. Now, enter silly season talks. Apologies, disclaimer. This is very much not me doing a deep dive from Athletic articles, not, Orny, Bombaz, not, Matt Law or this. This is me diving straight into the filth. I'm rolling around in the muck, and I'm having a lovely time. Because, firstly, Chelsea are good. They are good. We might do some more, more analytical content in the coming days, maybe on the Joao Pedro. Because, wow, he really does look like he could be an incredible signing for us. Like, possibly one of the signings of the summer. Maybe the signing of the summer. Watch, to see how Florian Wirtz and Ekitike do in all them, man. But, now I'm gonna be like a pig in filth, rolling around in the tabloid filth. Oh, look at all big Chelsea links. We're being linked to all these, man. As always, disclaimer, just the messenger, just an aggregator, I suppose, of sorts of content. But I will be telling you where I'm reading such filth. First of all, teamtalk.com. Huh? Teamtalk.com. Chelsea news. Chelsea plan an audacious £43 million offer for world-class Liverpool defender after Levi Colwill injury. This, I think, is the biggest load of nonsense potentially, but I'll tell you where they're citing it from. Basically, they're saying Konate. Chelsea are going to try and sign Ibrahima Konate, 26-year-old France international Premier League winning defender who starts for Liverpool, by the way. Just started in the Community Shield because he starts for Liverpool. He's their starting centre-back. He's the partner to Virgil van Dijk. Problem is with Konate, he's in the final 12 months of his deal. So this is, I don't even want to say Chelsea. The Team Talk, who are citing Defensa Central, which is a Spanish publication for a French player playing in the Premier League. But look, is SEO ranked highly. They're saying that Chelsea are going to make an audacious £43 million bid for the France defender. Now, he can play both left and right centre back. I think he does play on the left, and Virgil van Dijk plays on the right. Because look, it doesn't necessarily have to be left-footed. Gurhi's a right-footed defender, but plays on the left. I'm going to see if I still have I been? Yeah, I think I've finally been booted out of X Value because I wanted to see his heat map. Paul went out for the yes, yep. Yep, I'm done. Oh well, we had a good fun on that. I'll find alternatives. Yeah, look, man. Silly season, potent silly season story here. Look, would I sign Konate? Yes, he's wicked. It'll be very, very funny. It would be very funny if we signed Konate of Liverpool. It would be top bants. It's a very good, amazing player. Again, you could be like, oh, but he's 26, pathway blocking. I don't care. So's Gurhi, isn't he? He's 26. Look, genuinely, my position remains the same here. We're going to talk about some other players in just a second. My position remains the same. I would sign a top tier centre-back, and that's not because I don't have any belief in Colwill. I think both Colwill and Fofana could be the best centre-back partnership in the world. Dare I say it. You know, I never really go sensationalism apart from this. I think Colwill's ceiling is incredibly high. I think he could be the captain of Chelsea after Reece James, or if, Reece would probably be there for ages. But it doesn't mean you can't have two really good options for one position, especially when you intend on playing in Champions League all the time. You know, we'd have to sell Paul Badiashile at some point, but I don't think Chelsea fans would cry for that. Do I think we're signing Konate? No. But, if we do, it'll be funny. Yeah, Football España as well, which is a football-españa.net, is they've got an exclusive here, guys. It's an exclusive, and to be fair, we have been linked to this player before. Barcelona are about to lose Inigo Martinez to Al Nassr, but his exit will not enough for the club to solve their registration. Bad English. I think this is a translate. Is this a translated article? Anyway, Ronald Araujo, the centre-back. We have genuinely been linked with this Barcelona centre-back a few times before. I guess Chelsea have profiled him, scouted him. If this story picks up legs, we will do some stats, deep diving on him. But yes, one thing I can believe is Barcelona are a circus when it comes to registering players, and maybe they need players to leave. Andreas Christensen as well. I don't think he'll be making an epic return. That'll be pretty funny, though. And while it now seems both will be staying, it seems that both will be saying that may not be the case. A source has indicated to Football España that Chelsea are preparing to make a concrete move for Araujo before the end of the summer transfer window. The Blues, who won the Carabao Cup last month, were told this week, of course, Colwill suffered an ACL injury, and he will be out for most of the season, of course. Chelsea believe €50 million will be enough to get the deal done. Chelsea regard Araujo, who was temporarily appointed as Barcelona's captain this week, as a world-class defender. And at 26, his signing would be in line with the policy at Stamford Bridge. Well, it wouldn't. It's 25 and under. But it does look like we're willing to bring some experience in the back. They are prepared to pay €50 million, which is about, £42 million, isn't it? Isn't it, guys? Yeah, let me just quickly see how long he's got left on his deal, but then again, I don't know, I feel like Barcelona should be there for the taking financially or trading wise. His contract expires in 2031. He signed a contract extension this year. Although his current market value has dropped like a freaking skyrocket, interestingly. He does seem like a more right-sided player. He's another right-footed centre-back. He can play right-back as well as both centre-back positions. I mean, €35 million on transfer marks. Why is he rated? What's that? £29 million for £30 million? Sorry, £30 million. Why is he rated so little money if he's a really elite centre-back? That doesn't seem right. He has been linked to us loads and loads before. I'll be very interested to learn what you guys see. I mean, he's in the 99th percentile for goals and assists, non-penalty goals, and passes blocked. And he's goal-scoring centre-back. He's good at passing. Good at aerials. That's good. You want a centre-back to be winning aerials. I don't know, man. I don't know. Ronald Araujo. Barcelona apparently braced for an imminent offer from Chelsea. I mean, like, we are very much rolling around in the filth today. But to be fair, we have been linked to this player quite a lot previously, so it could genuinely be a thing. And then Barcelona will listen to offers because of their financial and registration situation. So that could happen. So that probably isn't as much filth. So let's dive right back into the mud. RMC Sport, French publication, are saying that both Manchester United and Chelsea are looking at Gianluigi Donnarumma. This is being aggregated by an English website called psgtalk.com. Of course, they've signed Chevalier, the new goalkeeper. Donnarumma's future at PSG looks uncertain. He's got 12 months left on his deal. They'll lose him for free next summer. And there's rumours linking him to both Chelsea and Manchester United. Journalist Ben Jacobs recently added that PSG would want £26 million for Donnarumma. Now, that's pretty much exactly what Milan wanted for Mike Mignon. But Chelsea were like, and they both got 12 months left on his deal. Difference is with Mignon, he's 30 years old, and even though he's a really high profile, like he's Milan goalkeeper, but he's France's number one. Like he's the guy, and he is great on the ball. If someone's pressing a goalkeeper with the ball at their feet, who do you want to be that goalkeeper? Donnarumma or Maignan? You want Maignan. Let's just get that out of the way. But Donnarumma is an insane shot stopper at times, and he's just a high profile brand. I mean, it does worry me a little bit that PSG are like, nah, see ya. But 26 million quid for Donnarumma. Yeah, man. Like, that is... We just sold Dewsbury Hall for £29 million. If someone said to me, you could swap Dewsbury Hall for Donnarumma, like, a few weeks ago, I'd be like... Yes, please. Ben Jacobs as well. I trust Ben Jacobs. My guy's, he's a very good journalist, broadcaster, content creator, very erudite, speaks very well. And he seems to know his onions. And yeah, man, like, I must say, I mean, I don't know. I'm in a really I'm confused position because we're doing really well. Yeah, the much maligned Rob Sanchez has been part of the really well. He has. I've actually spiritually made peace with starting the season as things are. Maybe with getting this defender back up. We've got Uriel Hato. We will get another attacker, whether it's Simons or Garnacho. But even if it's just Garnacho, I'm not going to let it ruin my vibe. The vibe's good. We're all excited. Everyone's very happy again. Let's ride the crest of said wave, yeah. But it is a spanner in the works, like Donnarumma. Because he's been in and out of fraud watch, hasn't he? What if he comes in, throws a couple in the Chelsea net, passes to the opposition attacker a few times, and then you go, what have we done? I forgot Donnarumma could do this. Or he comes in, makes a few, gigantic saves against, like, Man City or some Liverpool in a game, and you're like, oh yeah, Chelsea have signed Donnarumma. He's an absolute superstar. What a, wicked turn of events. It's tough. Let me know your thoughts. I'm very confused. Let's move on. So we're going to finish with... I'm going to read something from the Metro here. The Metro. I'm not sharing the screen today because they're all riddled in ads and that causes problems. But Lewis Seeley on the Metro writes, Chelsea have offered RB Leipzig 2 players as they look to agree a deal for Xavi Simons. So I think this is this has gone off the ball a little bit, Simons, but we know he wants to come to Chelsea. It's the kind of player that's got a lot of Chelsea players excited. Is it Adam Clary, the YouTuber, the content creator? Forgive me if I've got his surname wrong. He's a great content creator, analyst, tactico dude. And he made a video on how Xavi Simons could be the best signing of Chelsea summer. I mean, maybe since that video's come out, he would have watched it a bit more as Joao Pedro and been like, damn, this seems perfect. But Simons could be really be good. The Blues have already spent over £200 million this summer. Yeah, but we've sold like 200 million. We've like made serious dinero as well, mate. Chelsea identified Simons, I think it's Simons, a target earlier this summer and has been in constant talks with Leipzig over a deal. Simons, a talented playmaker, has scored 21 goals in 76 appearances, not bad for a playmaker, for the Bundesliga club and has earned 28 caps for the Netherlands. Leipzig value him around 60 million quid. Seems fair to me. Chelsea are keen to drive that price down and are willing to send players the other way. We know he wants to come to Chelsea. He wants to join his countryman, Uriel Hato, who's joined us. And I think he just sees what's happening at Chelsea. And understandably, he wants to join the party. Heck, I do. Chelsea have mentioned Nkunku in negotiations, according to The Guardian. And believe the German club are interested in a deal with the player they sold us for 52 million quid. Nkunku is named Bundesliga Player of the Season and was the league's top scorer before his miserable spell at Stamford Bridge. The 27-year-old has been linked with Bayern Munich and multiple other clubs in the last 6 months, looking to revive a stuttering career. All true, really, isn't it? Despite the struggles in West London, Chelsea still value Nkunku at around 40 million quid, so would be happy to pay a sizable fee on top for Simons. Leipzig have also expressed an interest in academy graduate Tariq George. It's a bit sad with George. It feels like he's on his way out, doesn't it? He's looked a bit bummed out in these 2 pre-season games at Stamford Bridge. I think he wanted to wow everyone and make his position undeniable at Chelsea. Didn't necessarily do that. It would probably be for the best. Let's bring this on home. Would Nkunku want to go back to Leipzig? It doesn't really feel like moving forwards, does it? Maybe he would because he had a great time there and he feels like it would get him back in the France squad. I think if I was Nkunku, why could he? I don't know if he fits. He doesn't really fit the Luis Enrique PSG structure, so I couldn't see a return there. But try and get there, I don't know, man. Try and get the Bayern Munich move. Maybe another Premier League move, but it's so hard to get into that France squad. That's the only problem. Tariq George could go. Xavi Simons. I think the great thing with Chelsea is they're in a position with Xavi Simons, Simon Simons, where they don't desperately need him, but they'd like him. and they can just relax. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, no drama. That's kind of how I'm seeing it. And obviously, one to watch is Nico Jackson. His priority is Newcastle. Chelsea obviously want a lot of money for him. I think that will lower a little bit because Fabrizio Romano has already said it's over. But it's over between Jackson and Chelsea. I mean, I am pretty sure that Maresca was talking about. He kept being asked about Delap and Joao Pedro as 2 new strikers, and he was like, "Yeah, we've got 2 strikers. They're gonna, give each other competition." Like everyone, the interviewer, of the mic, him, everyone's just forgot about Jackson. Like to mention him, which is crazy. It's crazy, but it's not crazy. Like he's gone, and that's kind of fine. It's not a sad story. He's a good player. He had a great time at Chelsea. His value's gone up. His profile's gone up. He served us. We served him. We'll make loads of peas. Every little thing is going to be all right. What do you think, though, guys? Leave your thoughts, feelings, and opinions down in the comment section below. As always, I'll thank you for supporting the content, for liking and subscribing. Also, I've got a new, really high-quality vlogging cam that I'm using on the second channel, Football Yannick. There it is, my sweet friends. Go check it out. There's daily content on the second channel. I really want to get 20,000 subs. I'm over 19.3k. Please go over there and subscribe if you want to support my content. More footballing, juicy goodness. All right, mate. See you soon. Enjoy the football. Peace.